Okay, welcome everyone to Ukraine Explained, where I'm gonna explain Ukraine. And yes, of course, today I'm gonna talk about Kherson, the liberation of Kherson. But today I really want to start with this clip of Formula One because this is such a big event. And then I saw this man, a Formula One driver, is waving the Ukrainian flag, and I was like, wow, holy moly. I'm looking at this. I think this is like Lewis Hamilton. He's like the best driver in Formula One. He always wins every race. And today he is like showing, he's like waving the Ukrainian flag. And I think maybe like 2 billion people are watching this race. And he's there with Ukrainian flag. I'm like, mad respect. Very nice. I was very happy to see this. And then, of course, we're gonna go to the deep state map. As we can see, the Ukraine is getting liberated, and this is the Kherson part. This is now the free part, and we are very happy. It's not the whole of the province, because there's also a Kherson province on this side, on the right side. This is the left side that got liberated. And if we're gonna see what is happening in this area at this moment, we can see a lot of very happy people. They are so happy to be again in Ukraine. And do you guys remember when we got the picture and the videos when this was under Russian occupation? You didn't see this kind of people, not at all. This was like empty. You only saw like a very few people on the streets. And now it's full of very happy people, and you can see the blue and the yellow flag. Yeah. And if we're gonna see, who do we see in the crowd? It's not like the normal Ukrainians, but it's also the very big person of Zelensky. And this is like a very big difference with, for to say, like the Russian president Putin. Zelensky, he always goes to the front lines. He always go where the people are. And you also saw actually like different videos of him when he went like to the normal people, the citizens, and he talked to them. I never see the Russian president go to these kind of places where it's kind of dangerous to go. So this is very big difference with Putin. Yes. And what do we see also in Kherson is that the Russians left a lot of equipment, and also like a lot of bombs and missiles and mortars and a lot of tanks. And they actually said on the news that they didn't left anything. They got everything with them. They didn't left one thing behind, they said. And now we have all of these pictures. Look at this. I mean, holy moly, this is like so insane how many things they got in Kherson. And this is only the beginning, because there are still parts of Kherson that are like still kind of left behind at this point. And we're gonna free everything, we're gonna secure everything. And there are also like a lot of parts of Kherson that are full with mines, so a lot of areas are not very easy to go at this point, but we will go to all of these points. Very good news. And now a lot of people are asking themselves, what is the next step? What comes after Kherson? Let's go to this map, and I will tell you what I think is happening at this point and what the Ukrainian army must do to win. If we're looking at this week, we already have some news that here is already fighting going on. This is pretty impressive, because that means that Ukraine already crossed over this part of the sea. And here is the fighting already going on. And we have like different videos and different pictures from this area. So here we see some tanks. I'm not sure if this is actually already on the right side of Kherson, but this came out today. Maybe this is still Donetsk or Luhansk Oblast. But this is a very special movie. This is very secret movie. I'm gonna show it to you guys, but don't tell any other one people. This is actually the footage that people are saying that they are crossing over the Dnieper river. So this is actually the footage where people are saying they are crossing into Kherson on the right side of the river. Let me show you. This is the side that people on the news, on the Twitter, are saying Ukraine is already crossing over, and here are very, very big fights going on. But still, I myself, I am not sure that this will be the big counter-offensive, because if they go into here, they got very much Russian soldiers that they need to fight. I don't think this is very smart move, and we have seen the Ukrainian army, they never attack from the front. They always do one thing, that is cut off the supply lines, and then they always go from the other side. This is why I don't think they will go like straight and head on from Kherson and to Crimea. I think this is very too difficult and too dangerous. What they must do, they must destroy all of the supply lines to this part and to this part, to Crimea and to Kherson. They already destroyed this bridge here, not totally, but for a very big part. So they cannot come. They cannot do the supply lines from this part. It's much more harder now. They cannot go by ship, because this is still very dangerous to go here with ship. Ukraine already destroyed a couple ships, so they must go through land. And I think, quote me on this, the next big city that will be contested is Melitopol. Melitopol, guys and girls, this will be the next city, mark my words, that they will try to attack. Why? Because if they get this area, if they can cut off all of the supply lines from the land, from Russia and from Donetsk and from Mariupol, then it will be very, very hard for the Russians to supply the Kherson province and the Crimea. So this is the next step. I want to hear your comments. Do you agree with me, or do you say no, this is not the next step? I want to hear it from you, and I have like one more clip of the Ukraine helicopters. This is how we do this. This is how we do. Ukrainian flag, let's go, man. Let's go. So this is for Russians that are on our land of Ukraine. If you're walking on here or here or here or here or here, I tell you one thing, these people, they are coming for you. Yeah, this was the episode of this week. I enjoyed it a lot. I hope you too. And write in the comments, is my theory very good, or do you say you have a different theory? Bye bye.